All right, welcome everybody. It's March 8th of 2022 here. Our presentation slash discussion this evening will be on Calgary Railway corridors, leveraging new technologies. Our guests tonight are Vern, Raincock, and Thomas Fryer from Alberta Regional Rail. And there's their website, which is www.abrailway.com. And Twitter is twitter.com/railalberta. Just to acknowledge today's International Women's Day, so as you're listening to the presentation today, keep in mind the equal access for all people and genders, and understanding that railway access and other transit modes are key for women and anyone else with accessibility needs. Also, just a land acknowledgement this evening. CivicTechYYC is an organization that resides on the traditional territories of the people of Treaty 7 in the southern region of Alberta, which includes the Blackfoot First Nation tribes of the Siksika, Piikani, Kainai, Stoney and Nakota First Nations tribes, Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Wesley, as well as the Tsuut'ina First Nation. This is also homeland to the historic Northwest Métis and Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3. The CivicTech movement, just talking to CivicTech being a group here that is focused on the technology for public good. So we use data and design to address challenges that citizens and governments are facing, help citizens and governments work together to use technology, data, and design, pursue opportunities for greater citizen engagement, more effective services, and grow public engagement to enhance digital services in ways that are more inclusive, responsive, innovative, open, and citizen-centered. CivicTech is a global movement, and it has expanded dramatically over the last 15 years through organizations like Code for All. In U.S. cities, it exists in Chicago, Boston, New York City, and other organizations like Code for America, U.S. Digital Service, and 18F. There are CivicTech organizations in many locations around Canada, which are all listed on the Code for Canada website, and on government agencies like the Canadian Digital Service. Launching CivicTech in Calgary started in 2017, bringing together people who had an interest in improving the community through technology, leveraging the support of the City of Calgary as well as the Rainforest Alberta Network. The driving force has been to break down barriers between sector silos and create a space for collaboration, addressing challenges and opportunities of our citizens and government. And if you see here, there's the diagram just showing where the CivicTech community is centered between those different bodies there. We also exist in the ecosystem, so if you think of the tech ecosystem and the whole CivicTech ecosystem, that is, we are in amongst all of these different bubbles with digital transformation, makerspaces, citizen science, place and tech, all those areas come together here. Through data in the social sector, the amount of and importance of data is increasing. Organizations are trying to leverage the power of data-informed decision-making, but many lack the resources to collect and understand those data elements to make better decisions. Data professionals with knowledge and skills want to become more engaged, and here at CivicTech, we promote volunteer projects and facilitate connections to make these tech for good projects happen. Just showing the knowledge pyramid here, the layer that most people are familiar with is the data, but with learning we need to advance up that pyramid, so the data informs the information, that informs the knowledge, that informs the wisdom, that creates the whole knowledge pyramid and a full human level of understanding. Just some of our major projects. There's the Civic Election Survey, which is ongoing, which we're focusing on building an election survey app. There is the blockchain experiments one, where we've been testing with blockchain, and Volley, one of the ones started by Alice Lamb here in Calgary, is a popular app for people to be able to find volunteer opportunities. And we've got our civic user testing groups, grassroots groups that facilitate better and more inclusive excessive usability testing that engage residents in the creation of technology that's meant to serve them. Civic user testing is a concept that has spread across many cities, including Toronto's GRIP program and now Calgary with Inclusity. And you can find Inclusity Calgary at inclusitycalgary.ca, where a team of technologists, designers, public employees, community organizers, entrepreneurs, policy analysts, and other engaged citizens that work together for a shared vision that Calgary can be more accessible for all. Our mission plan is to design and run user testing sessions with inclusive and representative groups of Calgarians to improve the usability of products, processes, and services and teams in the public, private, and not-for-profit sectors. We are proudly supported by the Calgary Foundation, and this is a partnership project with Calgary UX. And then here is a list of all of the partner organizations and groups that we work with on a regular basis, and links to them there, as well as the links and information there to connect with us online. And with that, I'm going to stop my presentation and pass it off to Thomas, who's going to get us started with our presentation here for railway information. So Thomas, if you're ready, you can get your screen share up and ready to go. Awesome. That looks good.